So Bitcoin is sitting at $87,000 if I'm not mistaken, 87,379. And of course, last time when I made video, I told you that as long as it holds $80,000, we can expect Bitcoin to go up. And of course, Bitcoin went way too up. It went almost towards $90,000, 89,940. And then it took a drop today of $5,000. It dropped towards $85,000. So now you have to understand that Bitcoin, as I told you, that there is no point of putting a resistance on Bitcoin, is going to go and hit it. But I would like to offer first mini resistance of $90,000. As long as Bitcoin doesn't break it and continues to live in this particular range from 80 to 90, it can become dramatically good for altcoins. So that's a good case scenario. It's not bad. Of course, Bitcoin will stop, but Bitcoin ran too much anyway. So that's the first mini resistance. In terms of support is still $80,000. I'm not going to offer something else. The reason for it is simple, that now Bitcoin, when it is moving, when it is correcting, the dips are not going to be $3,000 anymore. It's going to be $5,000, because we are not sitting below 70. We are now sitting closer to $90,000. So it's way up. Now the dips are going to be massive in comparison to the dips that we had previously. Like if we talk about 2020, the dips used to be $1,000 end of 2020. But now in 2024, they started becoming $3,000, and now it's $5,000 of dips. That makes sense. So keep an eye on that fact, that if it drops by $5,000, it's not that it is bleeding bad. It's just a very small correction. And when it comes to the bigger dips, they're not going to be $10,000. They're going to be $15,000. So they are the ones that are called crashes. They're going to be massive. So they're going to be $15,000 worth of swings. And in terms of overall correction, when you look at it, BTC is on a total run. This is just a very minor small correction. If it decides to do 50%, something that I usually talk about, then even $10,000 would bring it closer to the 50%. It will be at $80,000, so that would be a 50% move towards this whole thing almost. That's 50. So that's pretty much the case scenario with Bitcoin. There is nothing else apart from the fact that Bitcoin is super bullish and there is nothing bearish about it. And corrections on the way is a very normal process for any coin. Everything that goes up, it comes down. The only thing is that it needs to hold a certain level so that the rest of the market doesn't bleed with it. Bitcoin doesn't need to perform. It has already performed. It just needs to move sideways. So it could give time to the altcoins to catch up with it. And then Bitcoin can start doing its drama again. And that's pretty much the case scenario with Bitcoin. Your support is still $80,000. And the mini resistance is at $90,000. Thank you for watching the video. If you have any questions, or I have touched on a topic and you expect me to explain a bit more, I'll try my best to explain that to you in the comments. Leave a comment, and I'm not going to tell you to like and subscribe, because if you're not interacting with the video, or if you're not subscribed, you're not going to see all the 10 videos that I make every day. You're going to miss out on it, and I think you are educated enough to understand what to subscribe and what not to, because if you want to miss out on it, then why not? It's for your own good, and you should know better what is good for you.